Hey everybody, we have fun here. I'm Jay.
And I'm Luke.
And today we're having fun watching Fullmetal Alchemist, the movie, Conqueror of Shamballa, directed by Seiji Mizushima and released in 2005.
I was having fun reading about PlayStation 1 emulators.
Oh yeah. As you do.
I was distracted.
Well, I just said, hey Luke, I'm ready to start whenever you are, and you're
Well,
like, yeah, let's go.
I thought I'd be done reading by the time it got going.
So I guess to start, I'll say Luke tried to watch this movie on DVD first.
Yeah, it looked
But
terrible.
DVD standard quality is kind of fuzzy. I watched this movie streaming from my phone to my TV, and mine's a crappy little TV. Also, halfway through the movie, the transmitter I used to do Bluetooth headphones died, so I had to take a little break and let it charge.
Wow.
So I probably had the least optimal viewing experience known to man.
Yeah, goodness. No respect for movies
Well, I mean, you see why I don't use my TV very much, Luke.
over at JHQ. No respect.
Yeah, my little headquarters. It's a very nice headquarters except for the TV.
Yeah.
Everything else is state of the art.
Just awful TV.
Yeah.
Headphones you gotta use with it. I have
Yeah.
headphones. I have headphones with my TV, but
Yeah.
they're really nice headphones.
Yeah. Well, and it was as explaining to mom when she asked, "Oh, are your speakers also really bad?" And I was like, "No, mom, he needs the difference between Blu-ray and 4K here. His speakers aren't bad, they're just not optimal."
Okay, I mean, the speakers are kinda bad. I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Uh-huh.
I I have a noticeably harder time understanding dialogue
Mhm.
when I'm listening to the TV without headphones
Uh-huh.
versus with headphones. Now Jay was reading something.
Well, yes, because my roommate was texting me because our air conditioner is out and we might be installing a unit in my room for a bit.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Good times.
I mean, honestly, it's not like that bad, but I don't know. And I'm wondering if I'm gonna be more bothered by the noise than being hot. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I like little fan noise.
I'm what I like you know the one that we have at our parents' house.
Uh-huh.
Super loud. I hate that thing so much.
Oh, really? Wow, that's terrible.
Well, I'm also just not that bothered by being hot sometimes.
Yeah. You're weird.
Yeah, I know. But well, in the fact that we had it on despite the fact that it wasn't really all that hot in there at the time.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like, nah, I gotta turn this off. This is so loud.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
I have to sleep with the fan on.
Yeah, and I know you do. Well, and I like fans too. I just don't like it like as cold.
Uh-huh. No, I mean, but the noise aspect.
Oh, the noise aspect. Yeah, it depends.
I like a little white noise going on.
Sure, some, but that was just like too much. It was like loud.
If it doesn't matter how loud it is, it eventually kind of fades into the background
Mm,
if it's consistent.
no,
I
it's too
think I
loud.
think that that's what's important to sleep is consistence,
Sure.
not variables.
Speaking of sleep
Uh-huh.
and dreams, we watched a movie about dreams today,
Sort of.
in a
It was
way.
sort of about dreams.
Living in a waking nightmare that is post World War One Germany.
Yeah. I I don't know how I feel about the decision to make the sort of end cap Full Metal Alchemist movie
Hmm.
basically be about Germany and their uh race relation problems in the 20s.
Yeah, I'm not really like I kind of understand it as like a parallel to the whole Ishvalan conflict, but it's like you already like had that conflict
Yeah,
in the show.
and I never really felt like, the Ishbalan conflict was there for sure.
Uh-huh.
And it was kind of there were little bits of like racism or whatever kind of sprinkled throughout, but it never felt like that was like a major theme that the show was trying to address.
Interesting.
The major themes of the show were what how far can humans go?
Hmm.
This idea of equivalent exchange, is that true? Is there some amount of uh sacrifice in proportion to what one receives, you
Hmm.
know? And yeah, it's just it didn't feel like we got to hit any of those because the second you bring 1920s Germany into the mix,
Mm.
you're kind of obligated to talk about racism
Oh, sure.
immediately. And it all feels cheap because of that. It's just like, oh,
Hmm.
okay, yes, the Nazis were racist. Oh no.
Well, I mean, I guess well to give them a few points here,
Yeah, yeah.
even if Noah was a little bit of a stereotype or whatever, this was the first time I'd heard of the Romani, or at least heard of them by their proper name.
Oh, outside of the term gypsy.
Yeah, outside of that term. So,
Yeah, sure, sure.
first time. So at least they were kind of going like, oh yeah, there were, of course, there were the Holocaust involved Jewish people, but it was also the Slavs and the Romani were the other targeted races.
Sure. Yeah, I guess they didn't harp on the Jews too much in this one. Um,
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, they had Fritz Lang there.
but like the underlying thing is the sort of isolationist
Mm.
mentality of the post World War One German people.
Right. Well, and it is interesting to see this Japanese piece of media talk about World War II.
Yeah, that was really funny
Um,
when they slipped him the
the
book
book.
about how
Yeah.
Japan succeeds because it's one race.
Right, yeah. So it's kind of interesting to see Japan tackle this. It was a little bit, because it's just on the cusp of World War II, and of
Yeah,
course Japan is not yet actually involved, but they
right.
did show that like sort of like, oh, this is why they got involved later. But.
Sure, sure. But I was just like, I don't know. Is there's almost like an anti empathetic effect that Nazis have on me at this point.
Okay, you're like it's a little cheap to use them
Yeah,
as the enemy.
I'm just instantly bored. I'm just like instantly, okay, we've done this. I've heard it, you
Well, I
know.
mean, this was
Yeah,
2005.
no, so that's I mean,
This is
maybe that's
before
the trend.
Inglorious
I
Bastards,
don't
right?
know, bro. I mean, yeah, that's true, but
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards to me succeeded in making an interesting movie uh that wasn't just like 100 something minutes of racism bad.
mean, I guess a lot of this movie to me, I mean, I guess you saw this whole movie as being like a racism bad movie or whatever, but
Yeah.
And while there were many instances of that, it was more about like Edward's arc of accepting the reality around him.
Sort of, yeah. I didn't quite get what he was talking about at the end there. I guess it was just like does it really count if you accept the reality around you after you got the thing you wanted?
There's a little bit of having your cake and eating it too in this
Yeah.
movie, which is why I mean I'm arguing about this arc here that he does indeed
Yeah.
have because like I said a few podcasts ago that this movie felt like 100 years long to me. Um, this time it didn't quite feel that way,
Yeah, yeah,
even with my
it
little
felt
break
pretty
because of
short.
my headphones dying. But
Yeah, yeah.
like it's like a slightly tighter movie than I remember, but it also just didn't really wrap up anything from the old show at all because everybody's gotten like new problems,
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
that's what I was kinda thinking. It's like, because they chose to set it in Germany and
Yeah.
have this
2 year
sort of,
time skip.
yeah, 2-year time skip and this be an issue and everything. Um, yeah, it felt less like capping off the show and more like it could have been a pretty good independent Fullmetal Alchemist movie,
Hmm.
but when I'm looking, to this movie to be the end of the show, to sort of perform the duties of a closing episode.
Hmm.
Uh, it just I don't know, it doesn't do that. And
Sure, and I get like
and I f-
why.
and
Yeah,
I feel like some of that is being distracted by like we got to keep talking about the xenophobia thing.
interesting. Because I mean, while it wasn't like the biggest theme in Fullmetal Alchemist, I mean, there's always going to be a racism element to when a country or part of a country is like annexed or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they literally had to have the big bad guy at the end give a full on,
Yeah,
"I'm afraid I'm
that was the
afraid of
most.
people that I don't understand. I'm afraid. I'm
Well, yeah,
very scared."
that was a criticism that I do have because I don't think people who are like racist or xenophobic really recognize it as a fear,
Yeah.
nor is it always an actual fear,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Um yeah, that was an extremely on the nose speech.
It really was, and it's just like, "Holy crap."
Yeah.
It's
But I
to
mean, it's shown in anime. You either don't talk about feelings at all or you say stuff like that.
Sure, sure. But it's not just the delivery, it's what I'm saying is that generally speaking in this sort of thing, the big
Hmm.
bad gives the big speech about what is the theme of the movie.
Yeah.
And so what I'm arguing is that they made racism slash xenophobia the theme of the movie
Mm,
instead of equivalent exchange or any of the
right.
other themes we've been pulling at through the whole
Yeah.
show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I guess a few nitpicks in terms of like alchemy in this movie. Why is Alphonse able to divide his soul in what
Yeah, yeah.
like I understand I'm sure they wrote backwards here. They wanted Al's soul to make it over the gate and hang out with him for a bit, and they're just like, how does that happen?
Yeah, yeah.
And wrote backwards from there.
They just happen to have that particular set of armor a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was rude. And also, I always notice that particular one that hangs out with Ed for a bit has like a little symbol on its back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I was always like, it's- and like a couple of times where I watched it, is like, am I missing something? Is that like a particular one? I don't know.
No, I think it was just like it was supposed to show which ones Al was controlling.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, he's the one that's talking and interacting with Ed.
Right, right, but like that symbol was on the back of other ones he was controlling
Right. Okay. Okay.
at other points in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also
You know.
just not be true. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
I'd
could
have to
just be
look.
following no logical coherence at all,
Yeah.
as they are wont to do.
Sure. And then, yeah, I think that was my biggest alchemy. Didn't like that.
Really, my biggest alchemy, huh? Was when like the plane was falling and
Oh,
then Ed does alchemy to the wing of the plane. He's like, now the wing's just gonna drift on down.
uh-huh.
All nice and safe.
Well, I think actually you see Mustang and Al like propel off of that. Like I think he ignited it or something.
He just said that like
They have enough alchemical material to get down.
yeah.
So they're gonna do some alchemy on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think that they were gonna do a similar thing to the where they jumped up on the pillar and the pillar just kept getting bigger and bigger?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, something like that.
Well, because for one thing, we can't have seen Al and Mustang
Actually
propel
get
off the
down
thing
because
because Al did
Al
not
had to get
actually
back. Yeah.
get down. Yeah,
Yeah.
Al
It's
did
like
not get down.
every time I watch this, I'm like, how'd you get up there, man? You quit that. You didn't make it back.
Yeah,
You quit that.
so there's that.
Which I guess the gate determined him leaving his entire world behind, equivalent to getting his memories back. I guess
I guess so.
it's
Well,
a little have your
see,
cake and eat it too. But
see that I wasn't even thinking about as equivalent exchange because I think we've determined that some of this just isn't exchange. Some of this is just
oh
like
sure, but well, it's just that when he says, "Hey, I got my memories back," Ed
right.
goes, "Haha, equivalent exchange,
Right,
man."
right, sure, sure, sure. But what I thought that was that Al, if Al lost his memories, that means that they were in the gate,
Oh, okay, okay.
and so he went back through the gate, and so he got him. He
Sure,
he
yeah, yeah.
he caught him.
Snatching him up. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
snatched him right out that gate.
Yeah, instead of a sequence of public domain images, it was the entirety of Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly. And so yeah, there's definitely that.
Yeah.
There's also Hohenheim versus the don't abandon your son's challenge.
It's like,
Impossible.
it's like, okay, Hohenheim, you got a second chance to spend time with your son that you say that you could not live 1,000 lifetimes to deserve, and you could have, hung out with him, taught him, been a dad to him, and you're just
Yeah,
like, the Thule Society needs me.
yeah,
Gonna help the Third Reich.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he never really. So I don't. So like, why did Hohenheim decide to help the Thule Society like at all? Like,
I don't know. Oh, and I was just like, I need to find anybody who's messing around with anything weird and occult so
yeah,
that I can have an excuse to abandon my child again.
yeah, yeah. You're right. Challenge impossible. Absolutely.
Challenge impossible.
God, he sucks so much, and he's filled with so much blood. Just
Right, yeah,
so much.
that was quite a shower of blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they really abandoned the thickest, darkest, cloudiest blood in this movie. They're just like, we're
yeah.
gonna do the real stuff now.
Also, there was a couple of points in this movie where they kept talking about like science
Hmm.
and like what was and wasn't science.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I, I
Mostly him talking about the visions being not non-science,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
or
and
non-science
alchemy.
or whatever. But the one that specifically caught my eye was when dude made the uranium bomb or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alphonse, Alphonse is like, science that doesn't help people isn't science at all.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
Alphonse, I
he,
don't think you understand what science is.
he's 14. He's he's got a very strict moral fiber here.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, it's there is bad science, Alphonse, or morally reprehensible or unethical. It
Well,
is
it's just
science
so
still,
science to
a
me,
method.
obviously yeah, this is the problem for me is that,
Mm,
oftentimes science kind of gets projected out as this as certain ideologies or even certain
yeah,
like a certain like series of theories
yeah,
as like the scientific consensus, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and, and those sorts of things to me are debatable.
Well, do you
Whereas,
know what consensus means, Luke?
sure, I understand what
Yeah,
consensus
no.
means, but I think it's overblown.
Mm,
Maybe the idea that like literally most people just believe that the thing points this way or whatever. It's like
hmm.
in order for science as a method to work, people have to kind of be pushing in different directions to sort of balance one another out. Um, but
Mm,
all I'm saying is that science is just a method
right.
of
Discovery
exploration.
and all that. Yeah, yeah. So
And
yeah, so Al's a little naive, you know.
so when you say things like we believe in science or something like that,
Uh-huh.
generally what people are saying is that they believe in the greater
Consensus.
structure of this consensus and
Hmm.
like what sort of the public narrative about this consensus is.
Hmm.
They're not talking about like, I just believe that if you test X, Y, and Z and get X, Y, and Z results,
Hmm.
that's a scientific discovery, that
Sure,
sort of thing.
sure. Yeah. So I guess a more accurate line would have been that is not science I would like to participate in.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
there you go.
that's
Yeah,
unethical. That's whatever.
sure.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Huskinson.
yeah, like because even to call it bad science, to me,
Sure.
like bad science implies that it's bad at sciencing,
Right, right. Yeah, the
which
bad
is not.
methodology.
It's doing a great job at
It's doing a
sciencing.
great job. It's just perhaps
Yeah,
unethical or perhaps violent or perhaps,
yeah, yeah.
all these things, which is, understandable. And I think a lot of this movie is about how, like, the military funds a lot of scientific progress, but it's
Right,
going to use that progress to destroy people.
right, right. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. There's certainly a lot going on
Yeah.
as funding weapons of warfare, and
Hmm.
that does particularly become an issue around like the Enlightenment era, the
Hmm.
Industrial Revolution kind of stuff.
Right, right. Yeah.
There was I don't know. I guess Aristotle wasn't exactly making weapons of mass destruction.
Right, right. Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
it's not like he was ever in a position where the government was like, "Hey, make this
Nuclear
thing."
warhead.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it is sort of a I do appreciate that the movie is seems to be attempting to look at some
Mhm.
of the explosive, uh, capabilities of some of the scientific revolution stuff.
Oh, yeah, 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 definitely. Because yeah, it's interesting to put, Ed now in an era where so much scientific progress is happening,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is good for humanity, but also a lot of it is horrific for humanity, and, like, and just before World War One, that's when they did so much chemical warfare.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, the stuff that scene with the guy's, like, face all messed up.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
so a lot of, you know, mustard gas and messing each other up in the trenches.
Yeah. But it's just like, I don't know, it was just ever present, people, like, making comments in the background
Mhm.
that were just, like, generic, racist comments or whatever. Uh, no, not
Yeah, I
generic, I
mean,
should say. They were pretty specific. There was one in particular I caught where I
uh-huh.
heard a random voice line in the background just be like, "That's exactly like Nietzsche's Superman."
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was when Ed was on the college campus kind of asking around some
Yeah,
folks
yeah.
about some things, and I think I just heard a bunch of just different, like, hey, here's some contemporary wisdom, people. Here's some
Yeah, yeah.
contemporary philosophy we're all talking about.
Exactly, exactly.
It's 1921.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, yeah, there was a lot of scenes sort of where where you c it was definitely very period specific stuff, so I guess I shouldn't say generic.
Yeah, yeah, because you know, I remember that scene with all those like kind of ritzy folks talking, and it was like, "You weren't in the trenches." No, of course I was.
Yeah,
Of course I was in the
yeah, that
trenches.
sort
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, one thing I misremembered before watching this movie, I thought this movie was like some kind of alternate universe in which the whole Hitler's revolution didn't work. But no, that November in the beer hall uh, did fail the first
Oh, it
time.
did? Okay.
It did, yeah. So this is not an alternate universe. So the implication is that World War II is like still like happening in this universe.
Right, because they kinda talk about it at the end there when Ed and Al are, riding off into the sunset.
Yeah, you know, and the adventure continues. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you feel like they utilize this whole parallel people thing really well, or I feel like it was like a little bit tagged on, and they could have almost done
I
without it.
I liked it as far as, I felt like it allowed for showing you several characters that you might not have, seen otherwise, kinda a little more organically,
Hmm.
like the, where Lyra shows up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For a moment there, yeah.
That scene, I was like, "Oh, that's nice," because they didn't have to make a big deal about it because that's not actually Lyra, but you still
Right,
see
right, right.
Lyra. So, you know,
Yes.
that was kinda cool. Kinda liked the Hughes and Gracia thing. It's kinda
Hmm.
nice to envision that in some other world they can, uh, be happy together as Nazis, you know,
Yeah.
protect their homeland or whatever.
uh, uh,
And, yeah, so I I didn't hate it.
mm,
I didn't feel particularly gratuitous, I guess, at any point. I did find it really funny, that scene where he kidnaps Bradley's he
Mm.
knocks out Bradley's driver
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then demands to see his eye or whatever, and Bradley's just like, "This is cool, this is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like,
sure, here's
I'm
my eye.
Jewish. This happens all the time.
Yeah, I'm a
People
rich
are
Jewish guy."
constantly knocking out my driver.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just like, "Are they really, Bradley? This seems
Yeah, you know, I
exceptional."
don't know about a lot about Fritz Lang. I did look him up a little bit. He did seem like a kind of a eccentric guy in
Yeah,
some
yeah.
ways, but probably not that eccentric.
Yeah, it's a little over the top, but,
Yeah, yeah. But and I mean, I know like the whole like him wanting to like hunt a dragon and stuff. I thought that was like interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I liked
Yeah.
the reference to the lance of Longinus, or they
Yes. Yep.
called it
Yep.
the spear of Longinus in this, but,
Yeah. Well, because they were lame and didn't like alliteration.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, yeah, to have that there and all that. Yeah,
But
that was cool.
as I think I mentioned in the last episode, Germany
Hmm.
really did have this, interest in, like, weird occult and spirituality sort of items.
Oh, sure.
So it
The Lance of Lunges.
kinda made sense for them to steal a dragon, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Which I guess it took them 2 years to find this dragon. The dragon was kind of hanging out
Yeah.
for 2 years. Nobody.
Well, I mean,
I mean, it's a very powerful dragon. I guess it did take like a lot of guys to take it down.
yeah, they had to find the spear of Longinus
True.
to take it down.
Very true.
Plus, Nessie's out there, and we still haven't found her.
Yeah, she sure is. That beautiful creature. Don't ever let them find you.
Yeah.
I guess the big compliment I can give to this movie is a very good and consistent art style
Yeah.
and all the backgrounds and settings great, beautiful, and it's nice to see uh Bones be able to work with a budget and
Yeah.
have really nice looking animation, especially the gluttony and wrath fight.
Yeah, the Gluttony and Wrath fight was really cool.
Yeah.
I liked, I liked Gluttony turning into the big monster. I remember that, but
Yeah, very Miyazaki-esque creature he's
sure.
become, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sweating red stones.
Bones. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, and then, Raph can just swipe him up for a little boost.
Little snack.
Little
Have a little
snack.
snack break. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I also liked that they kinda very sparingly used the more 3D looking graphics.
Yeah, they mostly just use that for, like, the armor and, like, the gate itself.
That and, I think the ship
Yeah, I think the ship
at certain
probably too.
points, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But, that's one of those flourishes that lets me know it's an anime movie
Oh, sure.
because they didn't have the budget for that on a regular episode,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But it doesn't do it too much.
Oh, sure. Well, it's interesting that CG has now become a little more standard for like distance models and
Yeah,
stuff like that in anime. You'll see that a lot in like Demon Slayer.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah.
it looked good. I liked how it looked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, great looking movie, Great outfit for Ed, all that.
Yeah. It kinda made sense to have the first part be Ed and Al back in their armor, though I loved I
Yeah,
loved
that's why you sealed me away in this armor,
yeah,
brother.
I loved slash hated that Al had to just give exposition.
Yeah, I hate it so much. The thing is, Luke, like even in like the Sacred Star of Milos,
Uh-huh.
for whatever reason, they gotta have them explaining their backstory and or showing their backstory, like no matter what. And it's just like, why would I be watching this movie unless I knew these characters, right? Especially
Right.
because this is supposed to be the end. This is supposed to be the cap off. I or almost understand what the Sacred Star of Milos, but it's also just set in a particular time in which you'd be at least like a third of the way through the show
Yeah.
if you're gonna watch Sacred Star of Milos, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
But then again, you do tune into like a My Hero Academia movie, and you'll hear that 80% of people have quirks, you know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And then I think with the One Piece movies, they always do these like character title cards.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but I feel like they don't do anything else that annoying. The thing is, like, Luffy's always gonna say, "I'm gonna be king of the pirates," no matter what arc it is, so
Yeah.
that's fine to explain. So I don't know. It's just it's the things that anime movies feel like they have to do
Sure.
because they don't know who's about to be watching it.
Yeah. Just in case random passerby
Yeah.
walks into the theater, they need to know that Ed lost his arm and his leg. And they always have to do that too. There's always the big reveal. I wonder if Ed and Al
Yeah, yeah.
ever go like, well, we're going into a new town. We're going to meet new people. I guess we got to figure out a new way to reveal that I have a metal arm.
Yeah, I can't just wear a tank top and shorts.
Yeah,
Like, I gotta do a flourish
I got
here.
I got to get shot.
Yes.
Somebody's got to do something to me every time I enter a new town that should
Yeah.
destroy my arm. But what? No blood?
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I think you ever
Well,
get
at least
tired of that.
they're pretty unique here with the Alphonse reveal of drilling holes into him. That hasn't happened yet. They
Yeah,
usually just kind
sure,
of
but
off.
it's like, but that was weird. That was also that one felt kind of forced because it's like if I saw holes in that armor, like right where they were, like on the shoulder area,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I would expect to like, it's a weird angle, you know.
It is a slight.
It's,
I don't know what he was trying to really accomplish there with the drilling, and also that like Alphonse like crumpled over and he's just like, "Wow, that was lethal. I didn't know that."
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a very it's a strange scene. Like I get why you want to put like the really iconic stuff at the beginning, right? You
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
you wanna ease everybody back into this. Here's your old pals, Ed
yeah,
and Al, doing some alchemy things,
yeah,
uh, in the iconic outfits and all that. But
sure.
it is a little weird. Amestris is a landlocked country. Where were they?
They never say a mistress.
But
They
they know
still
where they are. They know where
still
they are.
still in this movie.
Yeah.
They have never said a mistress.
Now the one I was watching, I saw the Japanese title cards, but I didn't get to see a translation. Did you? Do you have a translation?
Yes, I had a translation.
Okay.
It said
So none of it said. So what did it say when it would like? Did it just say like Central or Risen Bull or whatever?
it
Whenever it was
it
over there.
said the continent or something like that.
The continent. Okay.
Let me
Interesting.
let me actually I wanted to verify that. I
Okay.
think
Yeah. Because like I said, mine did not have uh translations.
yeah, let me double check this. Like I liked in the fight scene where he did the clap.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was
He's
just
like,
like
sorry guys, force
force
of
of
habit.
habit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty
I know.
cool.
I think the first instance of Metris is about like or of the continent is about 30 minutes in.
Let's see. I'm looking. I'm looking. Also, why doesn't anybody shoot Ed in the face? You know?
Well, in that entire scene when he was fighting those guys, I was like, I don't think is anybody gonna shoot around? Y'all all have guns.
Yeah, exactly. All three of them are
Are
holding
y'all just
guns.
gonna be stupefied for a while and let a rocket get shot at you?
Yeah. It's like literally you could just shoot this little punk in the face, you know?
Well, I wonder if it's more of like a we don't have a. I mean, to try and give a slight amount of explanation here, they may have not felt like they had the cleanest of shots. He was like standing right in front of Noah, and
Right, right. That's fair.
paid a lot for it. So
They don't want to kill her, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, they're catching the dragon.
Hmm.
Let's see. Where's the continent?
Oh yeah, right. That's like after they catch the dragon. Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the crest. Okay, okay, yes. Oh! It does say
Oh,
Amestris.
it does say a
Okay,
mistress.
yeah,
Wow.
I was confused because it says continental year 1917. So the
Okay.
years they're referring to as continental years.
Mental year. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to uh after the birth of Christ, right? Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, they're still measuring by after the birth of Christ as well.
Well, I'm just the discrepancy though. It's 1917 in the continental years, but it's
Right.
1924 or whatever over in Germany.
Right.
So, and that's why we had that scene of Izumi explaining, by the way, that was 400 years ago, according to their calendar, that was based off of the birth of Christ. I'm saying they
Oh, gotcha,
probably
gotcha,
have
gotcha.
a different calendar than
Gotcha.
our calendar, which
Yes,
it
yeah.
explains the discrepancies in years.
Apparently it's several years off. Yeah,
Yes,
because it's 1917 and then it's like 1920
1924. Yeah,
24. Okay.
I think 1924, something like that.
23
I have to
maybe.
look. Yeah, something close.
But yeah, yeah. Sorry. It says North Amestris.
There,
God.
it's Vestris, which is a landlocked country. Where were they?
Yeah, and it's like, how did this guy develop the atom bomb without, or I guess uranium bomb? And
Yeah,
I guess it's still the atom bomb because he's splitting the atom.
yeah, yeah. I think it's all just like interchangeable here.
Sure, sure.
Also, apparently, this guy discovered uranium.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah,
Gotta
but yeah,
love it.
yeah, yeah. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when you keep all the bodies of the guys who died in your mines just in one little room, so that you can dramatically turn them into mechanical soldiers.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
Weird choice. Weird choice.
yeah. Why keep them all in there just in a pile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I feel like Alphonse didn't get to have much of a character here.
Yeah. Yeah, not really. It was Ed's movie for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was Ed's show, really,
Yeah.
than Al's.
Alphonse. Alphonse was a silly little boy.
Yeah, he's a little dumbass. Oh, those guys died before they even made it across the gate. I better hitch on to one of them.
Yep. 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 Yep.
That'll work out for me so well. But also
Yep.
somehow he made it. Well, he made it to the other side of the gate in the armor. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, he should have died. Well, I guess they were all on the ship,
They
right?
were
In the
all on the
ship.
ship, and he was in a suit of armor. He was fine.
He was fine, yeah.
he
He
was fine.
had double protection.
He had double protection here. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh god. Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for him. Not great for Hydra. Because there could only be one. We
Yeah.
had to kill him.
Yeah. There can only be one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like Ninja Superman.
Yeah, I'm glad. If you remember back in the final episode of this show, um, they had the Thule Society speaking like in these like really heavy German accents, and I'm glad they dropped that for the movie.
Sure, sure, yeah.
We didn't need that for the whole movie. And
Donken.
I don't need fake German accents for an entire movie.
Ebedinka donken.
Yeah, yeah. Ubermensch, if they wanted to be
Yeah.
really accurate there.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people I mean, Ubermensch does in some ways mean Superman.
It does, yeah.
That's another thing I've been meaning to say. I, uh,
Mm,
I read the book, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, uh,
mm.
book about video game designers and friendship and stuff. Good book.
Cool.
I enjoyed it. I had some problems with it overall, but blah blah blah. Anyway, there was a scene in that book where one of the characters said "knee plus ultra," and I was like, "What is this anachronistic weeb shit?" And then I looked it up and realized that "knee plus ultra" is a Latin phrase. It is.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horikoshi did pull that out of nowhere.
I thought I thought literally plus ultra was just Japanese doing like sometimes Americans
Uh-huh.
just throw two Japanese sounding words together,
Oh, sure.
and try and be like, yeah,
Kind of like those T-shirts that just say a bunch of English phrases on it
yeah,
in
yeah,
Japan. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. So I was
yeah.
wondering if he was kind
No,
of doing if he was pulling a reverse racism on America and just being like,
no,
"Yeah,
no.
plus ultra, yeah."
Which is they that is a thing. They're not. They are saying that in Japanese. They are saying plus
Yeah,
ultra.
yeah, they are.
It's
I've
not a
seen it.
translated thing. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right, right,
yeah.
right. So I didn't realize that that was a reference to an actual Latin phrase. So,
You'll learn something new every day.
I thought I was reading and literally stopped and was like, "Who put this weeb garbage in my novel?"
Wait, when's the novel set?
It's set in the
Or is that a
90s.
surprise?
That's why I
Okay,
said
90s.
and that's why I said
Anachronistic.
anachronistic.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also
I
thought
was
that
just
they
wondering. I
were
didn't. It wasn't sure.
yeah, yeah. But it being a Latin phrase, of course, is not, and it ended up not being
Anachronistic.
anachronistic. But I thought it was.
No, no.
I thought this person was just a huge weeb and was trying to make a reference to their favorite anime, My
No,
Hero Academia.
no. They might have been wanting to make a reference to their favorite anime, but also understood that it was a Latin phrase, and therefore they could put it in their books set in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, can't all be perfect.
Sure, sure. I could have swore they dropped Oppenheimer's name in this movie, but I don't think they ever
Nope.
do. No.
Nope. They say Hitler. They
Hmm.
say Nietzsche. They say I think that's
Well, a lot of these like Hess and stuff like that. These are all like real
yeah,
like
yeah.
lieutenants and stuff like that. And uh Eckhart
Yeah, but
was based on a real person, a
they didn't
man.
really make any references to any of the big ones, like Goebbels or anything.
Nah, no Goebbels, no. But that'd be like in the like later, like
Sure.
deep in the Third Reich, right?
Yeah,
That'd be more
I
like
don't really know what the timeline is.
yeah, because this is again all like they're that young up and coming guy, Adolf Hitler,
Yeah,
not our Führer Adolf Hitler.
right. I liked how they tried to like wedge that in there though. We call him our Führer, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
did
yeah.
they really? What was it like Führer King Bradley, where they just like said it like it was his name, or was that just the position that he kind of took up? You know?
Yeah, I
Oh, no.
wonder. Because like I said, I know they have distanced themselves from using the term Führer. I wonder if that was an adopted term at the time that they were like, we need new leadership. We need a cooler name. We need a cooler title for our leadership,
Right.
Führer. You
Yeah.
know. So I wonder if like was he the only one? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's kind of interesting to me in this kind of 2 year time skip. We just have like Roy kind of given up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is like, oh wait, I thought we were all like hopeful and ready to go at the end of Fullmetal Alchemist, but I guess not. Okay, no, it's been used since the 18th century. The term Führer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but oh, it might have been like a thing of like I think different parties called their leaders different things. I think it looks like,
Hmm.
and so uh Adolf Hitler took the title to denote his function as the head of the Nazi Party. He received it in 1921 when infuriated over the party founder Anton Dexler's plan to merge with another far right nationalist party. He resigned from the party, something like that. Yeah.
Huh. The more you know.
The more you know. Yeah.
Can't believe they killed Azumi off screen too.
Yeah, they
What
off
the heck?
screened her.
What the heck?
Well, she didn't really get but like much in the show proper, now did she?
Yeah. Yeah.
She sure was around and was kind of cool or whatever, which is how I could also describe Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Then Wrath got to have his happy ending of dying.
Yeah. Yeah, Wrath got to see mommy in the afterlife, I guess.
Yep.
What
So
a
then homunculi
well,
do have souls.
I guess, yeah, that's another thing is that it didn't really stick with the homunculi lore.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a thing.
Are we like trying to say that he only achieved that because he was components for making a gate or something? I don't know.
I think they didn't care.
True, true, true. That is also an answer.
Yeah. I think that's the true answer.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
like how Mustang was just hanging out in a pile of snow.
Yeah, you know how when you're standing, you know, on duty,
Uh-huh.
really, with a rifle,
Uh,
and you're supposed to be like looking out for people, and you're in Drachma territory, and you just let the snow pile up on you
yeah.
so that you can dramatically reveal yourself when your old friends come and visit you.
Yeah, exactly. Good times.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to really. I don't know. It just I'm trying to make sense of okay, so he doesn't want to like do this whole career path thing anymore of the military. Is kind of what it sounds like, even though like in the end here is like he's stepping up again. Could he
Yeah.
become an officer? And after this, who knows? But like, I don't know what I don't know what he feels like he's serving just being an enlisted man. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he's just traumatized and stuff.
Sure. But like again, at the end of the show, I know 2 years has passed, And progress is not always a flat line or an uphill, up and to the right or whatever. But it's like,
Yeah.
he seems to be doing all right.
At the end of the show, he was eating apples and,
Hanging out with Riza Haka,
yeah, but he was eating apples in bed, and she was having to feed him apples,
Yeah, but then they were in that market together,
you know?
and she
It's
like
like
gave him a look. You know, they were in
yeah,
a market together, all happy. They were at the farmers market.
yeah. Well, now they're estranged
Now they're estranged, off-screen estranged. Like
after
we don't even know how that happened.
after the 100th apple. She's just like, "You really can't eat these things yourself?"
Yeah, you think she kicked him out?
Yeah. It's like, "Come on, man, this is pathetic."
Wow, wow. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, he got shot, didn't he? Back in the yeah, he got shot several times.
Yeah, in the eye.
Yeah, in the eye.
That was rough.
Hence the apple feeding.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this movie was like, we're not gonna confirm any romantic pairings whatsoever. We're not doing it.
Nope.
No kisses. No one gets them.
Yep.
Such is the shonen anime way.
Indeed.
You just scrolling through the movie up here.
Yeah, I also love that they went back to Lior because Lior can't go 5 minutes without getting screwed over.
Yeah, they need to leave Leora alone.
It was also really funny to me that Armstrong, used his alchemy to make, you
That
know,
guy's shop.
that guy's shop all crazy cool or whatever. You know?
And then Rose says, "Who would dare use alchemy here?"
Yeah, exactly. That was very funny to me.
I think to give the benefit of the doubt, I think she meant like a giant transmutation circle on the ground that affects
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
But it is also very funny to see Armstrong use alchemy and then her go, "What? Using alchemy? Who
yeah.
would do such a thing?"
It was just also funny because it's like the last time they used a transmutation circle like that, it was to destroy their enemies. The Lior
Uh-huh.
citizens themselves didn't get, put into
I
the
mean, but
philosopher's stone.
it's still like a giant loss of life, whether or not they were your enemies.
It's just like it'd be like if the US was like, "Oh, don't show us that nuke. I can't stop remembering the last time we dropped that on Japan."
uh well, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, yes, yes. Destroying lots of lives is a traumatic thing to hear.
Right, right. But come on,
No.
it's not like, you know, we're
It,
we're we're
I will say
we're enjoying the Godzilla
it
movies is
wasn't
all I'm saying.
civilians.
We're
It wasn't
enjoying the
civilians.
Godzilla movies is all I'm saying, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You're right in that it wasn't civilians in Leor that were killed. It was all like military, but
Yeah, it was our enemies. Also, I love that Al is kind of superficially doing the clap thing.
Yes, because he's got the little things on his gloves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at first I'm like, why couldn't they just let him actually do it? Because
Well,
he's
yeah,
been
because
through the gate.
doesn't he say I have memories of the gate and I know what I'm
Yeah,
doing here when he's with Wrath? Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
There's no reason for him to have the gloves.
yeah. There's no reason to have put those little transmutation circles on the. They just had to be like, Al actually sucks. He can't do the thing that Ed can do.
I mean, I'll agree. Al does suck. We really need to take him down a peg.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Stop trying to be Edward. You know, at the end of the movie, he finally gets his hair cut because I was like, only one of us can rock a ponytail, and it's gonna be me.
Dang.
Get out of here.
Why you gotta be that way?
I'm hard on Alphonse because he's just such a nothing character in the show. I just
He is, yeah, for sure.
yeah. Uh,
Is he better in Brotherhood?
I feel like he's gonna be better in Brotherhood. Thinking
Okay,
back on it, I'm like, yeah, I feel like we're gonna do more with him. I
okay,
think we're gonna do more with like just about everyone.
dang. Okay,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
yeah,
I'm ready for it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
After seeing this, it was a good run. There's some good
yeah,
ideas in there, but
yeah, yeah.
it's ultimately a flawed adaptation.
Sure, and I mean, still beloved though. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of like teens on Twitter right now getting really back into it.
Yeah,
Like people still really like it, and I think they like it kind of in the vibes way and in the way of like, oh, there's so much good here to get from this,
yeah.
to really draw from this.
If only someone was posting episodes of a
Yeah, I feel like
podcast
somebody was like discussing it
discussing
and
it,
really putting those kids in their place, really.
or giving those kids something to click on.
Gives those kids something to click on. I will be posting these soon. I am almost done with my PowerPoint because Luke, I'd rather have a quality product than a speedy product, which is why I'm focusing on the PowerPoint.
All right, you do you.
Yeah, because I promised it's gonna happen.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for it.
yeah, with bated breath, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Like I can't wait to see a PowerPoint about Hunter x Hunter and Full Alchemist.
yeah, because I totally know what Hunter x Hunter is.
You're gonna learn the meaning of the X, really.
Okay, cool. That's what I go into every episode of Hunter x Hunter wanting.
Because yeah, where's the X in this guy?
I
In this
want to
guy?
understand.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of something real.
Okay,
Okay, I dropped it in the chat.
okay,
Every episode of Hunter x Hunter from the 2011 series is stylized this way.
okay, hold on. Oh, they have two X's in there or
Yeah,
multiple?
they always
However,
have X's in between each word.
oh,
Yeah,
what is the meaning of the X?
yeah, I know. It's a mystery, man.
Fullmetal Alchemist 2003. You sent it to me twice.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to get the Hunter Association logo here.
Oh, what the crap is this?
The hunters are a formal organization.
Oh, gotcha. And they
Yeah,
have two X's?
yeah, that's their association logo.
Or is it an A and an upside down A?
Or is it a V in an upside down V? Who knows?
Right.
No one's ever commented on the logo in the show. No one's ever been like, "Hey, what's the logo
Okay.
mean?" Yeah,
They no one cares about the X in the title.
yeah. Nobody cares about the X in Hunter x Hunter
No one's
in the
ever
show.
no
No
one's
one's
ever
ever
been
questioned
like,
the
"What's going
X's.
on? What's going on with this?"
Yeah, no one's asking about the X in the show, and they really should be.
It's the whole point of the show,
Yeah, really.
you know?
It
It's the
sure
whole
is.
thing.
It sure is.
Huh. Why they gotta do this to me?
Dig X's in front of your face and not explain them.
Yeah. Why they gotta do that?
I don't know, man. Togashi, he's a cruel man.
Indeed.
He's married to the mangaka who made Sailor Moon.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah. Real manga power couple.
Oh.
But yeah, so now that we're all done with Full Metal Alchemist, we'll of course be talking about Brotherhood.
Uh-huh. That'll be
So,
fun.
and that's kind of what that's what the point of the PowerPoint is I want to talk about uh, adaptation a little bit
Okay.
and the whys and or like the approaches that each adaptation takes.
Uh-huh. And
In kind
so,
of using Hunter x Hunter is kind of a case study because I won't be using many screenshots from like later Fullmetal Alchemist because I can't because that's spoilers.
okay, so when does this happen?
The next time we talk,
Cool.
yeah,
Is the next time we talk gonna be just reacting to this PowerPoint, or are we gonna watch the first two episodes?
we're gonna watch the episodes unless you want to do a PowerPoint podcast.
Whatever your vision is, man. I'm
I'm
just
gonna
along
try
for
and
the
keep the
ride.
PowerPoint. I'm gonna try and keep the PowerPoint brief,
Okay.
but it might be our longest tangent. Who knows?
Okay, that's fine.
But I want to keep it brief.
Whatever
Best I
the
can.
dream is, you tell me, I show up, you know.
I would like it to be part of us talking about the first two episodes. Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
so that we can have a small diversion from how bad the first two episodes are.
yeah.
Cool.
Because I don't know how much we. Well, we're not gonna be heading into new territory much in those first two.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it on Crunchyroll?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm just looking and making sure.
Yeah, look at her now.
Cause I am kind of glad to not be using the old the old
DVDs.
Blu-rays anymore.
Oh, sure.
'Cause even though I download stuff, I was using the Blu-rays still because the download I got of Fullmetal Alchemist 2003, it didn't have great like captions.
Ah,
But I also,
ah.
but I also wasn't using captions. Uh oh, I think it didn't have captions for like the theme songs and stuff.
Oh, okay. And you wanted some lyrics there, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted the lyrics there and some
Sure.
and certain things like on screen translated and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's
Uh,
always kind of frustrating when stuff doesn't have that. Yeah.
yeah. So my download did not have that. So
I see. I see.
whoa, Digimon Adventure 2020?
Yeah, I remember them putting out a new
But it's the old
something or another.
characters.
Yeah, but aren't they like grown up or whatever?
No, no, they look even younger, if
Oh,
anything.
okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. I never watched it myself. I just remember people talking about it.
Maybe it's a maybe this needs to be added to your case study.
Well, Luke, I'm already probably not because I don't remember enough about Digimon Adventure to
You
do
gotta watch you gotta watch the first series and
the 2020.
yeah,
Let's
you
see.
you owe it to the integrity of
No,
the
it's called adapting a manga twice. Full
yeah,
Alchemist and Hunter x Hunter.
yeah.
It's not adapting a manga twice. That's not what Digimon Adventure did.
It didn't adapt the manga?
I don't think so.
Okay, Digimon Adventure Try had them
Ah.
come back as adults.
Oh, okay, okay. I knew there was like adult designs of them floating around there,
Huh.
floating out there.
Is it called Digimon Adventure 2020 because the show is set in 2020?
It's called Digimon Adventure, and it says the 2020 TV series.
Is Digimon Adventure 2020 the show that came out in the 1990s, or is it a remake of the show?
It is a remake of the show from the 1990s.
Gotcha. Interesting. What's the consensus on that? Are people
Oh, I'm not deep in the Digimon community.
Well, I just thought you might be looking at it with your face.
Oh, like me looking at it right now and
Yeah, I
making
thought
a
you had looked
judgment
it up.
on this still
Yeah.
image.
No, no, I thought you had just looked it up.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's a poster. It's got a 4.1 out of 5 on Crunchyroll.
Okay, so pretty good.
Yeah. So I don't know about in comparison to the 99, but
Okay, I didn't know if you had like looked at the Wikipedia.
well, yeah, but what were you asking though, other than that it's from 2020?
Okay, I'm gonna critical reception.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
what I was looking
All
for.
right.
Yeah, that's how you figure out how the reception was. You know?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I didn't know if you were like, oh, hey, as a lot of people talking about it on Twitter, or hey, blah blah blah. I didn't know you
Oh no,
were
I mean
asking me to just look at the Wikipedia page.
I know you're in the dark weeb corners that would
Uh-huh.
never hear about such things. Digimon's probably too normie of an anime for you.
No, I've actually got very normie taste.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like I've ventured too far outside of like shonen and stuff.
You haven't watched The Time I Became a Slime in the
No.
slime world with
I think
slime
I think
friends.
I just the by virtue of the fact that there are so many, I really don't want to watch an isekai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some people claim that oh, Dragon Ball is on Crunchyroll now.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's cool. But anyway, some people claim that Dot Hack started the isekai genre.
I'd have to look into that. It might have popularized it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, there,
Yeah.
there's there's the creation of something, and then there's the moment where people actually give a crap about it.
There we go. Yeah, this is a good battery. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I know what you mean there.
Oh my goodness! On Crunchyroll, Fullmetal Alchemist is under the title, under the category Sibling Squad.
Is two people a squad?
It is for us,
I guess so.
me and you. We're the Sibling
Yeah,
Squad.
we sure are. A squad to me has to be at least three.
Wow, there's like 64 episodes.
Yeah, we talked about this.
There was only 51 for Fullmetal Alchemist 2003.
Yeah, they're adapting 108 chapters.
They couldn't do it any faster.
No, and they go very fast.
Uh huh.
Especially these first like 14 or so episodes, extremely fast.
Man, why the heck can't Crunchyroll uh divide up stuff like, Dragon Ball Z into seasons? I'm just looking at a 291 episode feed
Uh-huh.
Dragon Ball Z right now.
Yeah, they're just asking, are you in or are you out?
It's just like you can't divide that up at
Take
all
it
for me.
or leave it. You watch that OP and see if it's different, you know?
At least they divided it up for Naruto here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's like I think it depends on how an anime is produced, and who's making it and stuff like that. I feel like Toei doesn't really do seasons.
sure. Well, but like Dragon Ball Z had arcs. That's how we used to talk about it, you
Well,
know?
yeah, all shows have arcs, but they don't always have seasons.
Sure,
Like
but
how would you talk about like so Wano? is an arc in One Piece, and
Uh,
that went on for 4 years.
okay,
Would that be a season?
One Piece is dumb.
Uh-huh.
Dragon Ball Z's arcs, I feel like you could at least divide it up into the four, like the Saiyan saga, the Cell saga, and the Buu saga. You know,
Uh-huh.
you could at least make those three distinctions.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't feel
I'm
like
just
that's
saying
hard.
I don't think that's how Toei produces their stuff.
Yeah, well, Toei can produce my butt.
But I mean, I don't know what they do for like DVD releases. I'm sure they divide it up in seasons.
Yeah, they can produce my butt. Why is there no dub of Naruto on here? This is crazy.
Oh yeah, there's also they don't have the Hunter x Hunter dub either.
Crunchyroll needs to get over themselves.
Yeah. I love Monopoly so much.
It's great. Anyway, they've got Hunter x Hunter under Sibling Squad too.
I mean, there are siblings in it, but none of the four main characters are siblings with each other.
One Piece and Yu Yu Hakusho are also in this category.
Luffy's brother does not show up that much.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
I don't know. I don't remember
I,
which
I
characters
don't
and brothers in that.
I don't think there's any siblings in Yu Yu Hakusho.
I mean, there might be some.
Yeah, but like not not a squad. You know what I
Well, I
mean?
mean, yeah, yeah. Well, it's like, what are they defining as a squad though? Because like, one of the characters in Hunter x Hunter has four siblings, right?
Uh-huh.
But they're not exactly a squad.
I would say a sibling squad, per this definition, implies to me that if I watch this anime, I'm gonna see two siblings at least, at the bare minimum,
At the bare minimum.
going hard style and messing some stuff up. You know,
Uh,
is that what I'm gonna see in Hunter x Hunter?
no.
Then I've been lied to.
Yeah, you've been very much lied to. I don't know why it's under there. He's very much in conflict with three-quarters of his siblings.
I guess maybe they're just implying that there's some sibling even sibling rivalry would count
Maybe? I
because
don't
they
know.
have
When you hear squad, you don't go
yeah,
they're in
I
conflict.
think of teaming up, but
Yeah.
we've got Naruto and Naruto Shippuden here. And you could argue that it's like found family sibling rivalry.
Sure. I mean, if you want to say that Gon and Killua of Hunter x Hunter are a sibling squad, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why do they look so dorky?
With the Hunter x Hunter
Yeah,
characters.
yeah.
I think they look better in the manga.
Why does what's the green guy's name?
Gon,
Why does Gon look like a dork?
because he is. He's just a little silly guy.
Does somebody ever give him a wedgie?
He does get his shocked every single season.
I,
Every arc.
I might watch it just for that.
Yeah, just for that. He gets absolutely clobbered every season, but he's a very resilient person, so
Yeah,
he's he fights through it.
I gotta look into somewhere where I can get full anime series with good subtitles
Hmm.
and
And dubbed.
dubbed because Crunchyroll's a mess.
It sure is.
This
I
is
mean,
terrible.
Hulu is kind of a nice place to watch anime sometimes, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I've been meaning to watch. There was a Hulu original that
Hmm.
I watched the first episode of, called like Summertime Remembrance or something. It was all right.
Summertime
It's
Remembrance.
some sort of mystery anime,
Yeah, okay.
and so I'm curious. Oh, I don't think this is gonna have any dot hack.
Oh no.
They have no dot hack. How could they?
They just don't have taste over there at Crunchyroll.
I guess not. Well, we've sort of meandered
Yeah, we
for
really capped this
probably
off in true.
for probably half an hour here.
Yeah, I mean, in true we have fun here style,
Yeah.
really. I mean, what it was a we have fun here finale, it felt like an extremely long tangent.
Yeah.
See, we're ending our series following our themes, which will always be broad strokes and long tangents. We deliver.
That is true. We did more to stick to our normal format than Fullmetal Alchemist did. That's for sure.
Yes, we sure did. Thank you for listening to We Have Fun Here. Join us next time as we watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, episodes 1 and 2. See you then.
Bye.